All right, Shalom. First and foremost, like praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah, Bashem, Kabadash. And the Heavenly Father, the true name is that Yahweh. His only begotten Son, Hashem, and then Mashiach Yahweh. Those are the true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, the Lashon Gospel of the tongue. And I say Barakatah to the elders for Akram Akbaf, and I say Shalom. So I'm out here again on the highways and Hedges, the chief place of concourse on this Thursday morning. June the 20th, 2024, and the Wadi Hashem Shad. For giving us an increasing opportunity chance to come out and do so. Lifting up the names of Yahweh Shad and Barak Thumb to the elders of and I say Shalom. And this is the book of Acts, chapter 4, verse 1. It says, now I stand upon my watch. It said, upon the tower, I will watch and see, for I should say unto me. It said, what shall answer upon the roof? This is Habakkuk 12:2. It says, the Lord will answer and say, write the vision, make it plain upon the table, that he may want it that readeth it. Habakkuk 2 verse 3, for the vision is yet for the appointed time, but at the end shall speak. Not by intent wait for it, because it should come. Right, so the end speaking of these biblical signs and prophecies that's about to be fulfilled come to pass. So that's why the vision is yet for the appointed time, but at the end shall speak. Just like in Habakkuk times, these are the modern day spiritual times of Habakkuk. So the vision is yet for the appointed time, but at the end shall speak, and that's what we see. Bring up that Ecclesiastes, the third chapter. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1. To everything there is a season, and a time for every purpose of heaven. Right, for there is a time to cease, and every purpose of heaven. Ecclesiastes 3, verse 2. And a time to be born, and a time to be IE, and a time to be planted, and a time to look up that which is born. Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 3. And a time to KILL, and a time to heal, and a time to break down, and a time to build up. Verse 4. And a time to weep, and a time to laugh, and a time to mourn, and a time to dance. Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 5. And a time to cast themselves, and a time to gather themselves together, and a time to embrace, and a time to refrain from embrace. Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 6. And a time to get, and a time to lose, and a time to keep, and a time to cast away. Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 7. And a time to reign, and a time to sow, and a time to decide, and a time to speak. Right, so we are in an increasing time of speaking of these modern day signs, of the signs of the times, and every purpose of the heaven. These modern day times, we see the increasing biblical signs and prophecies about to be fulfilled come to pass. So we are definitely all in those times as we measure the time diligently and serve the sound of our own blood trouble now, so we'll never know. So we are in those times of speaking of these increasing prophecies and increasing biblical signs that we're going to see more and more of these times. As us being watchmen outside the house of Israel. This is in a time of love, in a time of HATE, in a time of war, in a time of peace. Right, especially in the HATE category, we see nicotine lawlessness is ramping up. We see the wars are increasing on the whole planet Earth, wars and rumors of wars, nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom, lawlessness and nicotine heavy judgment. So we definitely are in those times, and this is what we're out here speaking about. Of these very important matters that's taking place in the world today, And this is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 1, verse 9. It says, the thing that has been is that which shall be, and that which is done shall be done. There's no new thing under the sun, right? So there's no new thing under the sun, because this is modern day Babylon, modern day Egypt, modern day Sodom and Gomorrah, modern day Tower of Babel, modern day Noah. So there's no new thing under the sun. Just like the prophets of old, they was prophesying against great countries and great kingdoms of warrior professions. That's what you see in the modern day times as well too. As we prophesying against great countries and great kingdoms of warrior professions, that's what we see in these modern day times. So that's a good thing in the sun. I'm gonna bring up that Jeremiah. Hey, shout out to that brother Yahweh, the prophets of the city, Jeff, from I'm waiting for this to go past. This is prophet Jeremiah, chapter 28, verse 8. It says, the prophets that have been before me, against many countries and great kingdoms, they have no even confessions. Right, so we're out here prophesying against great countries and great kingdoms, they have no even confessions. And there's no nothing to do preaching this time. It says, the prophets prophesied. God This is Prophet Ezekiel chapter 33 and verse 33. It says that when this comes to pass, lo, it will come. Then shall they know that a prophet has gone home. So once we see all these biblical signs and prophecies come to pass in the field, once it comes into full effect in the increase of biblical signs that we're prophesying about, speaking about, and right now as we speak. So once it comes into full effect, then they shall know that was a prophet. Just like the prophets of old, when they was on the scene, prophesying unto the nations, prophesying unto the children of Israel, whether they hear, whether they fear. So once all those prophecies and biblical signs is coming to full effect in their times, and then they shall know it's a prophet moment. It's like in ancient times, now you see it's some modern times, so there's no thing in the sun. As I referenced and brought out that scripture of Ecclesiastes 1 verse 9 to verse 10 to verse 11. And this is prophet Jeremiah.
Oh, I do a question now.
It says the word that came to Jeremiah from the Lord Yahweh saying, Jeremiah 30 verse 2, thus speaking the words of the Lord Yahweh of Israel, saying, write all these words that I have spoken unto thee in Israel. The prophet Jeremiah 30 verse 3, although the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will bring again captivity of my people Israel and Judah, saith the Lord Yahweh, and I will cause them to return to the land which I give to their fathers, and they shall resist it. Right, the actual Israelites, Judah and Jerusalem, Zion to Zion. Jeremiah 30 verse 4. These are the words that the Lord Yahweh spake concerning Israel, concerning Judah. Jeremiah 30 verse 5. But thus saith the Lord Yahweh, we have heard a voice of fear, heard a voice of trembling and fear not peace. Jeremiah 30 verse 6. It says, ask ye now whether a man does travail a child, wherefore do I see him and with his hands in his loins, as a woman in travail in all places I turn into veil. Prophet Jeremiah 30 verse 7. It says, at last, but that day is great, so it's like it is even the time of Jacob's trouble, we should be saved out of it. Right, so the time of Jacob's trouble, I don't want to rock side that we be saved out of it, especially being the servants and prophets of the Heavenly Father. These are the times that we're about to enter into once it comes into full effect. So I don't want to rock side Lord with it. We say that with weakness, humbleness, in the sight of the Heavenly Father, that we be saved during the time of Jacob's trouble, once these times approach. Now we bring up that Daniel 12 verse 1. This is Daniel chapter 12 verse 1. It says, at that time shall I stand up for their place, will stand for the children of my people by this place, and there should be a time of trouble, such as the flood.
You're the main thing table that I buy some stuff for.
It says, they that be wise shall shine as bright as the sun. They that turn wings in righteousness, as a star for them and ever. This Daniel 12 verse 4. It says, without old Daniel shut up the words and seal the book. He was at the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall increase. Right, so many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall increase. And these are the times we're about to enter into. It's going to be a troubling time. Like our angel had to stand up for the children of my people like he did in ancient times. This is a lot of times as well too. Let's get into that. It says, behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will send these things in the land, not in famine or bread, or quest of water, but to carry up the words of the Lord Yahweh. Right, so it's going to be a famine of water, for lack of bread, for lack of water, but to carry the words of the Heavenly Father Yahweh. These are the times we're about to enter into. Amos 8 verse 12. And they said, they shall wander from sea to sea, from the north even to the east, and they shall run to and fro and seek the words of the Lord Yahweh, they shall not find it. Right, so in these modern day times, other signs of the times as the age progresses on, many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. Many shall run to and fro, try to seek the words of the Heavenly Father Yahweh, they shall not find it. That's what I meant to say, Salakia. This is Amos 8 verse 13. It says, in that day shall bear verses of young men bear the thirst. And this is the book of Second Hedges. This is the book of Second Hedges, chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me then and said, Hedges out the time, now see if the possible signs pass, which I had to before. Right, so we're going to continue to measure the time diligently itself, to see these increasing biblical signs and prophecies that's about to be fulfilled come fast. So we are measuring the time diligently itself, the sound of the alarm on the trumpet, as being the service of prophecy of Heavenly Father. In these modern day times, other signs of the times that we're in. So we're going to continue to have that spiritual discernment, measurement terms now, so everything. This is Second Hedges, chapter 9, verse 2. It says, then thou shalt understand and say very same time, the highest will begin to visit the world which he made, right? The highest was the heavenly Father Yahweh. He's definitely going to visit the earth now, so more than ever. Verse 3, it says, therefore, when there should be seen earthquakes, uproars, and people's world, right? Increasing earthquakes, increasing uproars, and people's world. That's what we're seeing in our world today. Second Acts chapter 9, verse 4. Then thou shalt well understand that the Most High Yahweh spake of these things from the days of before the beginning, right? From the days of before the from the beginning, we will take heed to it as being the service of promise of Heavenly Father in the modern day times, other signs and times. This is Second Edges chapter 9, verse 5. For like all that is made in the world had a beginning and then is manifested. Right, it's being manifested with the biblical signs, prophecies come to pass, be fulfilled, so it's being manifested. It's being shown forth more this time. Second Edges chapter 9, verse 6. Hey, shout out to that brother Yahweh, promise on the scene, chapter 20. Second Edges chapter 9, verse 6. It said, even so the times also rise, which Yahweh have plain beginning and wonder and powerful works and any effects and signs. Right, so powerful works and any effects and signs that we're going to see more and more from the Heavenly Father through this time. Second Edges chapter 9, verse 7. It says, everyone that shall be saved shall be able to escape by his works and by faith he hath seen. Second Edges 9, verse 8. Shall be preserved and say in purpose, and shall see my salvation in my name, looking my works. I have sanctified them from me from the beginning. Second Edges chapter 9, verse 9. Then shall they be the vindication which they have ways they have passed away despite which they were taught. Second Edges 9, verse 10. But such as in their life they have received benefits they have not known. But you know, sometimes they travel. And they that have broken all, while they have yet living, as yet peace, peace and repentance was spoken to them, and stuff not despite. Second Edges 9, verse 12. The same was spoken after that by Cain. Verse 13. Therefore be thou not hearest how the ungodly shall be punished, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved from whom the world is, from whom the world is created. And this Second Edges 15, verse 1. Speak thou in the ears of my people, words of prophecy, which I put in thy mouth, saith the Lord Yahweh. Second Edges 15, verse 2. Call them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. This Second Edges 15, verse 3. Fear not the imagination against you, but not the inquisitivity of the children that speak against you. Verse 4. For all the unfaithful shall be out of the unfaithful. Second Edges 15, verse 5. Behold, saith the Lord Yahweh, and I will bring plagues upon the world, severe famine, death, and destruction. Right, that's what I'm saying. Heat waves, tornadoes, earthquakes, landslides, floods, famines, pests, and plagues. Fearful sights and great signs shall there be from heaven. So that shows you that Heavenly Father is making that visit on this planet Earth. We're going to see this more and more in the century. Isaiah 29, verse 6, Psalms 18, verse 7, and Second Edges, the 9th chapter, explains everything. This is Second Edges, chapter 15, verse 6. You read verse 5 again. This is Second Edges, chapter 15, verse 5. It says, behold, saith the Lord Yahweh, I will bring plagues upon the world, sword, famine, death, and destruction. Verse 6. For wickedness hath exceedingly through the whole earth, and the whole works are fulfilled. Verse 7. Therefore saith the Lord Yahweh. Verse 8. I will hold my tongue in war against that touch of wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither I will which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, and innocent and righteous will cry to me, and the souls of the just will claim to teach. Right, Second Edges, 9th chapter. Verse 9, Second Edges 15, verse 9. It says, therefore saith the Lord Yahweh, I will surely avenge them, receiving unto me all the innocent blood from them. Second Edges 15, verse 10 reads, it says, behold, my people is led as they flock to the slaughter by the Israelites, and I will not towards one another and towards the other nations as well too. You can put that in that category in a modern day term since Second Edges 15, verse 10. It says, behold, my people is led as they flock to the slaughter, and I will not suffer them now that the good in the land of Egypt. Right? This is modern day spiritual Egypt, just like ancient Egypt. Second Edges 15, verse 11. Behold, I will bring them out with their mighty hand, and they stretched out arms and smite Egypt with plagues as before. And I will destroy all the lands of her, like Malachi the 4th chapter. This is Second Edges 15, verse 11. It says, Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation shall be smitten with plagues and punishment that Yahweh shall come upon the Second Edges 15, verse 13. They that took the ground shall mourn, the sea shall fill with blasting and head, and the devastation. Second Edges 15, verse 14. It says, woe to the world within that dwell therein. Verse 15. For the sword that destruction draw you, and one group shall stand up and fight against another with swords together. Right, that's received worldwide, and so you definitely can put that in the category of nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom as well too. So we're going to see increase of great seditions, uprises, uproots, heavy iniquity, all this is going to wrap up. The scripture says, 1 John 3 verse 4, whosoever may sin also touch less of all. So all sins and iniquity and sin existence, which is only going to increase more and more this time. Just like it says in 2nd Hedges 9 verse 3, of wars and people world. We're going to add Luke 21 verse 25, the expressive nations will replace you and seeds rich war. That's going to increase more and more this time. And it's 2nd Hedges 15 verse 15. It says, for the sword and the destruction jar of 9, one people should stand up and fight against another with swords in hand. Right, just like over there in the borders of Israel and Lebanon. Recently, they, I believe the IDF recently had approved operation over in Lebanon to target the Hezbollah, their organization. And I believe the leader of Hezbollah made that announcement saying that there's going to be no safe place if the IDF started war with them. So it's potentially going to be an increasing pushing forward for all that war between, the IDF versus Hezbollah over there in the area, especially the borders of Israel and Lebanon. So that's only going to continue to increase it, and that's what you call a prime example. Seditions among the men and nation of the peoples of the action. So that's prime examples of great seditions among the nations. That's what we see in wars and wars and wars, nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom. One nation rising up within themselves in their own nation. They're going to have one nation rising up against another nation. Another nation. They're going to have one people rising up within themselves. They're going to have one people rising up against another people. That's what we're seeing. So these great seditions and uprisings is only going to continue to increase in these modern day times. Now, this is 2nd Hedges, chapter 15, and verse 15. It says, for the sword and the destruction jar of 9, I guess modern day swords as well. It says, for the sword and the destruction jar of 9, and one people should stand up and fight against another with swords in their hands. Right, so this is going to be increasing worldwide, not just only in one place particularly, but it's going to be increasing worldwide. That's what we're going to see. And you have protesters over there in Kenya. I forgot what they were protesting about. Some type of law or something like that. Like it says in Isaiah 10 verse 1, unrighteous credence. That's why you see the citizens rising up against their leaders in power. Citizens rising up against one another. They have citizens rising up against their leaders in power. Due to the fact of the citizens look at unrighteous creeds, what they prescribe, the liturgy that they sign, and all that they're doing in these modern day times. So we're going to see this more and more and more. Uprisings, upwars of people in the world, great seditions, invading one another, nation not regarding their kings or their princes. And of course, their action due to the increase in unrighteous creeds, which they prescribe, and that's what we're seeing in the world today. So these are just prime examples that we're going to see increase more and more this time. This is 2nd Hedges. Especially at recent protests over there in Argentina as well too. So we're gonna be seeing this worldwide. Even though we so accustomed and used, we so used to accustomed and used to seeing all this, but it's only going to increase more and more. It's 2nd Hedges 15 verse 16. But there should be sedition in the city of heaven. They should not regard the rulers or their princes, or for their actions to stand in power. 2nd Hedges 15 verse 17. A man should decide to go into the city and should not be able to. Right, this is what we're about to enter into. That's why the pushing of this RFIDCHIP is starting to be pushed out more and more. They're pushing up in MOTB. Revelations 13 verse 16 to verse 18. Revelations 14 verse 8 to verse 11. Revelations 3 verse 10 and out of temptation. The family of the world, the time is getting short. So these are just prime examples of a man should decide to go into the city, should not be able to. These are the times we're about to approach. This is 2nd Hedges 15 verse 18. It says, because of their pride, Proverbs 16 verse 18. For because of their pride, the city shall be broken, the house shall be destroyed, and man shall be afraid. 2nd Hedges 15 verse 19. It says, a man should have a pity upon his neighbor, which we're seeing right now, especially towards fellow Israelites and the other nations as well too. That's why we're seeing Deuteronomy 30 verse 17 for the fact. That's why we're seeing so much lawlessness and iniquity is ramping up. We're going to see it increase more and more. This is 2nd Hedges 15 verse 19. A man should have a pity upon his neighbor, should destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the type of great tribulation. Right, that's where that family word comes in, the hour of temptation, the great insurrection, perilous times, great tribulation. These are prime examples that we're about to approach. That's I can say. This is Isaiah 19 verse 1. It says the burden of Egypt. It says the burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord the house of God upon his great power. shall be cleansed, and to the high people shall be moved at his presence. And all the people shall not be Isaiah 13, verse 2. I will set them good against the children. They shall go ahead and want to see city against city. Yeah, everyone against his brother, everyone against his neighbor, city against city, kingdom against kingdom. Right, that's when that Mark Luke 21, verse 25 is going to increase. Mark 3, verse 23, verse 26, that's going to increase. Matthew 24, verse 7, that's going to increase. Seditions, uprisings, going to increase. That capital sense. So the increase will be more. So, mafia Egyptian gets the mafia Egyptian. Everyone gets his neighbor. Everyone gets his brother. Everyone gets his neighbor. City against city, kingdom against kingdom. Now, from where that the book of Mark, where we're 23. This is the book of Mark, chapter 3, verse 23. It reads, it says, and he called them unto him and say unto them in a parable, how can Satan cast out Satan? Right? How can Satan cast out Satan? Hey, we seeing Satan divided against Satan. You know, this is Mark 3, verse 24. It says, and if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. Right. So if a kingdom is being divided, that kingdom cannot stand. And that's what we're seeing. Hey, the Heavenly Father is tearing down kingdoms. He's dividing the nations. And the nations are divided against one another. It's tearing down. It's collapsing. And we're going to continue to see that increasing. It's like it makes perfect sense that modern day Babylon's fall is collapsing right in front of our eyes. So we're going to see increasing divisions between the different nations and different kingdoms. And that's what we're seeing. It's like Luke 12, verse 51. It's like how Shai said, think not that I come to send peace on earth, I tell you, neighbor, revelation. And getting back to that Deuteronomy 32 and verse 8, even though the nations are going to be divided, it's one another as well, too. That's why the scripture says, if they have to be divided, it's itself that has to understand. If a kingdom be divided, it's itself that kingdom can understand. So, this is Mark 3, verse 24. And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. Mark 3, verse 25. It says, if a house be divided against itself, the house cannot stand. It says, if Satan rise against himself, it can be divided. He cannot stand. Right. Second Hedges 9, verse 5. Second Hedges 6, verse 7 to verse 9. We're going to be seeing that more and more this time. Now I'm going to bring out the book of Luke 21, verse 12. This is the book of Luke 21. Luke 20, verse 51. It says, suppose you that I come to send peace on earth, I take neighbor refuge. Right. First Thessalonians 5, verse 3. When they shall say peace and safety, shall destruction come home. In the book of Second Hedges, it was saying that virtuous shall be set their cheek, that they think themselves to be a good occasion. This is Luke 12, verse 52. It said, for from henceforth there shall be divided one house divided, 3 against 2, and 2 against 3. Right, great divisions of house divided, and that's what we're seeing. Some of the intent and increases going to show more and more understanding. Verse 53. The father shall be divided against the son against the father, the mother against the daughter against the mother, the mother-in-law against the daughter-in-law, and the daughter-in-law against the mother-in-law. Hey, I believe when I was about to start camping, I was like, that's the spirit that scripture came to my mind. And then you had this Edomite little kid, they was telling her mother, she better fix me an ice cream. She better buy me an ice cream. Yeah, that's what we're seeing, divisions between people within their own nation. We're seeing that more and more and more. I believe that's in 2 Timothy, the 3rd chapter. What you call that scripture? Like 2 Timothy, the 3rd chapter of the children being ungodly parents, ungodly children, I believe. That's in 2 Timothy, the 3rd chapter. That comes to mind as well, too. I was like, that's the spirit. I was like, that came out. 2 scriptures came into my mind. I was like, 2 Timothy, 3rd chapter, 12, verse 51, So we're going to be seeing that more and more these times, So, continue on. This is Luke 12, verse 54. It says, and he said also to the people, when you see a cloud rise out of the tree, when you say, there comes a shower, so it is. This is Luke 12, verse 55. And he said, it says, and you see the south wind blow. He said, there should be, and it comes to pass. This is Luke 12, verse 56. You hypocrites, you can discern the face of the sky and on the earth, but how is that you do not discern the sky? So you can discern the face of the sky and on the earth, but how is that you do not discern the time? And why do you have Shai increase spiritual discernment in these terms? So waking us up in these times to know what's actually really going on in our world today, around us and outside of our inner circle as well too. And Wadi Habashim Shaf for bringing us back to the truth, for waking us up in these life days. And Wadi Habashim Shaf for so how is that ye hypocrites? How you can discern the face of the sky of the earth, how black it is in the summer's time. So God, this world have a lot of times people that was not the whole earth taking a start like a sound song, taking to the sky. Yeah, I'm get into that 20 minutes of that. Yeah, this is 21 verse 11. Let's start at verse 9. God, this is other thing, 21 verse 9. It says, when ye see, it says, when ye shall hear of wars and commotions, be not terrified. These things must first come to pass, but and it's not by end. Right, so we're not going to be terrified when these wars and commotions are increasing. It's not just end yet, even though it's going to come to pass. It's not going to end not by end by. Luke 21 and verse 10. Then say he unto them, nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. Right, nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. And we see that more and more. It's going to be shown forth more and more in this time, worldwide, and it's going to increase. Luke 21 and verse 11. And great earthquakes shall be in divers places, and famines. It says famines and pestilence, filthy sights and great signs shall that be heavy. Right, filthy sights and great signs shall that be heavy. That means earthquakes in divers places, famines, pestilence, and plagues. We see this occurring more and more as we enter into the signs of the time. As the days progresses on, we see this increasing more and more. It's like it says in 2 Hedges 16 verse 18. Matthew 24 verse 8 as a prime example. As I prepared for Second Timothy, chapter 3, verse 1. It says, this man also that in the last days perilous times shall come. Right, so also in the last days perilous times shall come. That's what we're seeing. Heavy judgment, heavy iniquity, heavy lawlessness is increasing. Like Scripture says, because iniquity shall abound, corruption shall rise up. That's what we're seeing in our world today. Not just only in North America, but we're seeing that around the world. So all this iniquity is going to ramp up more and more. It's like it says in 1 John 3, verse 2. Whosoever committed iniquity, whosoever committed sin also transgressed the law. So the sin and iniquity is going to ramp up more and more and more. And this is 2 Timothy chapter 3 verse 2, for man shall be lovers of themselves. Boast, covetous, boasters, pride, blasphemers, disobedient to parents. Right, that's why I meant to say disobedient to parents. That's what I'm saying. It's like that when I was walking past before I started camping, that Edomite child was kind of mad. She's like, my mom, she better buy me an ice cream, otherwise I'm gonna get mad at her. That's a prime example. Disobedient to parents. Even though we've been saying that a lot within our community as well as the non-nation of Israel, with the 12 tribes of Israel, we see that a lot within our nation. Now you start to see that take a turn on these other nations as well too. And shout out to that brother Holiday, not some city judge coming through. So now we're starting to see these heavy curses out taking toll on these other nations as well too, even though we're still under the heavy curses. Hey, just like that Juneteenth celebration that took place yesterday. Hey, you had another shooting over there in Oakland, California. I believe it was like a couple of people were injured, if I'm not mistaken. You know, it happened last night over there in Oakland, California. Because the elder out there in Sacramento, he mentioned that happened previously, as the years, previous years, and as recently as well too. Because that Deuteronomy 28 verse 54, because we had that evil eye towards one another. And that's only going to continue to increase. But we definitely starting to see, these we definitely starting to see these curses are starting to take full effect on these. Now we're starting to see these curses are taking full effect on these other nations as well too. Deuteronomy 30 verse 7, and that's the beautiful thing. Hey, call Allah Yahweh and that's the righteous balance of the Heavenly Father, like it says in Ecclesiastes 12 verse 14. As I want to add a side note to that. But continuing on, this is 2 Timothy chapter 3 verse 1. It says, this know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. 2 Timothy chapter 3 verse 2. For men shall be lovers of themselves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, and unthankful and holy. Right, so we're going to see a lot of disobedience. You're going to see a lot of children being disobedient to their parents, unthankful, no hope. You're going to see that more and more these times. What the scripture says, train up a child as where he shall go, and when he grow old, him or her grow old, and she shall not depart from it. From the wisdom, knowledge, understanding of the Holy Scriptures. especially pertaining to the children of Israel. As I want to add sad note to that. This 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 3. It says, without natural affection, true workers, false accusers, incontent, fears despised of those that are good. Right, so we're going to be seeing that increasing more and more. Fears despised of those that are good. Isaiah 5, verse 20. Woe to them that call evil good and good evil. Ecclesiastes 10, verse 6. Father is set great people in the rich in no place. Isaiah 29, verse 16. Surely your things is turned upside down and Stephen's pot's plate. The whole world is in close knowledge, like it says in Psalms 82, verse 5. So we're going to be seeing this increasing more and more as we get closer and closer to the perilous times once it comes into full effect. Hey, once again, shalom to the brother Yahweh. So shout out to that brother Yahweh. Prophecy of the city, just coming through. Isaiah 5, verse 20, woe to them that call good evil. Because everything that's evil is being high esteemed in society, rather than righteousness being high esteemed in society. So that shows you that the whole world, the whole modern day society is out of course, it's upside down, rather than righteousness being fully restored. Now we understand everything is a balance inside of Yahweh Shai, but evilness is being high esteemed out of all times, rather than righteousness being high esteemed, but it's the opposite of that. This is 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 3. Without natural affection, true workers, false accusers, incontent, fears despised of those that are good. 2 Timothy 3, verse 4. Traitors, heathens, high mind, lovers of pleasure more than lovers of God. Right, traitors, heathens, high mind, lovers of pleasure more than lovers of God. You're going to be seeing that ramping up more and more this time. Hey, shout out to that brother Howard once again, Prophecy of the City, Judge 2020. Brother Judge. Edomite chick said, what is happening? Heavy judgment, that's what's happening. The judgment of Yahweh Shai, that's what's happening. This is 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 4. It says, traitors, heathens, high mind, lovers of pleasure more than lovers of Yahweh. 2 Timothy 3, verse 5. Having a physical body is but denying the powers thereof for such things away. 2 Timothy 3, verse 6. For of this sort are they breathed into the house and laid captive 71. Later when you sin, later when you die in trust. 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 7. It says, ever learning and never able to come into the knowledge of the truth. 2 Timothy 3, verse 8. Now in Genesis, which was told Moses, so do these also with the truth of man of the law. It's 2 Timothy 3, verse 9. But they shall receive the full free of God, and shall manifest into all men. There are also words. 2 Timothy 3, verse 10. For thou hast faith in God. Right, the doctrine of Yahweh Shai. 2 Timothy 3, verse 10. For thou hast faith in my doctrine, and that of life and purpose and faith in my patience. 2 Timothy 3, verse 11. Persecution and affliction which came into me in Antioch, like the lamb and picture, which persecution I agree with. Out of all of them, Yahweh we got this 2 Timothy 3, verse 13. It says, the man is seducing, so wax worship first and see be in the city. Right, that's why it says in Matthew 24 chapter says, take heed that no man sees. And against all a lot of angels come on function and right to show the community. It's 2 Timothy 3, verse 14. Continue thou in the things which thou hast learned, right, the doctrine of Yahweh Shai. But continue thou in the things which thou hast learned, having been assured of knowing thou hast learned right from our elders. 2 Timothy, what Yahweh Shai said up. This is 2 Timothy 3, verse 15. In that from a child thou hast known the Holy Scriptures, which are able to make wise into faith and worship of my God. 2 Timothy 3, verse 16. all scriptures is given by inspiration of Yahweh and profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness. 2 Timothy 3 verse 17, and the man of Yahweh may be perfect, thoroughly furnished unto all good works. Now I'm going to get into that First Thessalonians. And this is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 1. It said, but at the time to cease, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. 1 Thessalonians 5, verse 2. For it said, for yourself was broken, and that the day of the Lord power shall come as an evil night. 1 Thessalonians 5, verse 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, sudden destruction from the home, and the travail born of a child, they shall not escape. Second, 1 Thessalonians 5, verse 6. It said, but ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that day shall overtake you as a thief. 1 Thessalonians 5, verse 5. Ye are the children of the light, not the darkness. Ye are children of the day, ye are not of the night, nor of darkness. 1 Thessalonians 5, verse 6. Therefore, let us not sleep as in others, but let us watch and be sober. Right, let us watch and be sober. This is modern day Babylon. This is modern day Sodom. People were eating and drinking and giving some marriage. They still in that gross darkness, still in the ways of Babylon, still in the ways of this world. So why do Yahweh Shai pull us out of that? Even though we are of the world and not of it, but mentally and spiritually, we're not fully asleep of the world like others do. That's why it says Colossians 4, verse 5. It says, walk with wisdom towards them that without fear of any time. That's what we're doing. This is 1 Thessalonians 5, verse 5. And read again. Ye are the children of light, right, the sons of prophets and the Father, and the children of the day. We are not of the night, all darkness. 1 Thessalonians 5, verse 6. It says, let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober, right, mentally and spiritually. 1 Thessalonians 5, verse 7. But they that sleep in the night, and they that be drunk are drunk in the night. That shows you that this is the modern day Sabbath. This is our modern day Noah. That's another thing on the sun. This whole world is a real strong. It's definitely about being forth. That's what the thing called this 1 Thessalonians 5, verse 8. It said, but let us who are of the day give us so putting on the breastplate and the faith of the Lord and the helmet and the hope of salvation. This is 1 John 2, verse 15. It says, for out the world things that are in the world, and those world of the false and enemy. Right, so we cannot fully love the ways of this world, but the ways of this world, it only promotes evilness, wickedness, unrighteous greed. They're pushing that alphabet lifestyle on the people. They're pushing that alphabet lifestyle on the children. So we cannot love the ways of this world, but love the ways of the Heavenly Father. Now, everything is, of course, a balance. We are other world, but not of it. But mentally and spiritually, we got to come out of this world. Evilness and wickedness. Just evilness and wickedness is up at all time highs. So we cannot fully love the ways of this world. We want to love the ways of the Heavenly Father out more and more now, so more than ever to the best of our ability. That's us this much. The scripture says, John 8:32, and we shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Ephesians the 6th chapter, put on the whole armor of God. Isaiah 33, verse 6, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our times, and true salvation, fear the Lord, your house, and church. God in this world have blind minds to be led, which I believe. The wisdom of this world is foolishness in the sight of Heavenly Father. So it makes perfect sense because we cannot 100% have our mindset and our whole spirit in the ways of this world. The ways of this world is upside down. It's out of course, like it says Psalms 82, verse 5, Isaiah 29, verse 16. As a prime example, as I found out in the scriptures. I'm read again, 1 John 2, verse 15. It says, love not the world, the things that are in the world. Everything that loves the world is on the cross. Right? We want to love the ways of the Heavenly Father and not love the ways of this world. We got to come out of the ways of this world mentally and spiritually. 1 John 2, verse 16. It says, and all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life. It's not of the Father, but of the world. Right, so the lust of the eyes, the lust of the flesh, and the pride of life is of the world, but it's not of the Father. We want to love the ways of the Father, but we want to be protected of it mentally and spiritually, no matter the ways out there. 1 John 2, verse 17. It says, the world passes away, and the lust thereof, he that does the will of Yahweh abide forever. Right, especially on certain prophets of Israel. So he that does the will of Yahweh abide forever. The world passes away, and the lust thereof is world too. So he that abides in the ways of the Heavenly Father shall abide forever. So we want to seek those paths, abide in the ways of the Heavenly Father, out on rocks up, and call the law Yahweh Shai. This is Romans. Yeah, this is Romans 12, verse 1. It says, I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable unto Yahweh, which is your Christian service. Right, so this is our reasonable service. Decided to have the Father come out here on the highways and hedges, bidding Israel to marriage, whether they fear, whether they fear, whether they scoff, whether they not take heed to it or not. Continue making our call and lecture sure, lifting up the names of Yahweh Yahshua, prophesying in the names of Yahweh Yahshua. So this is our reasonable service inside the Heavenly Father. And I don't want to rock side and continue pushing on that path in the body of Yahweh. This is Romans 12, verse 2. It says, be not conformed to this world, but ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is good, acceptable, and perfect of Yahweh. Right, so we got to be renewed in our mind. Come out of the ways of this world, mentally and spiritually, and be renewed in our mind. What's good and perfect and acceptable beside the Heavenly Father. Prime example, coming back to you being the Israelite. You're going to have to go out your house. Come back to your heritage, your custom, your language, as being the Israelites, the sons and daughters of the children of the house. And that's what's perfect and that's what's perfect and acceptable in the sight of the Heavenly Father. This is the book of Romans 13, verse 11. It says, in that knowing the time that now is high time to wake out of sleep, for now is our salvation. Right, so for us Israelites, now is that time, the high time to wake out of sleep. Heavenly Father showing us these increasing biblical signs. Now is that time, the high time to wake out of sleep. Come out of the ways of the world, mentally and spiritually, and coming back into the ways of Yahweh Shah, coming back to you being an Israelite, while the Heavenly Father still got his arms still stretched out still before we come into these biblical signs once it comes to full effect. Hey, so now is that time, the high time to wake out of sleep, children of Israel. That's why we're out here bidding Israel to marriage, fishing for the elect and the hopeful elect. I want to rock side that we be part of as well too. Continue to be in Israel to marriage, continue to make an alcohol and lecture short, but it's definitely very important for the children of Israel. Now is that time, the high time they got to sleep. This is Romans 13, verse 11. We'll read it again for edification's sake. It says, and that knowing the time that now is high time to wake out of sleep, and now is our salvation near to complete. This is Romans 13, verse 12. Remind us of our respect for the days at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light. Right, so let us cast off the works of darkness. Let us continue to put on the whole armor of light, the righteous armor of light of the Heavenly Father, and out of my power. Romans 13, verse 13. Let us walk. Ephesians 5, verse 16. Ephesians 5, verse 15. It says, see then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. Right, so we got to continue to walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. Ephesians 5, verse 16. Even the time because the days are evil. Right, so we got to continue to be in the time because the days are evil as we approach those times. The time of Jacob struggle, famine, the war. These are just prime examples that we're about to get you into. So we got to continue to be circumspect to the best of our ability. In the time because the days are evil as we approach those times. And we're seeing so much lawlessness, iniquity, and sin is going to rank up as we enter in these times once it comes into full effect. So we got to continue to walk circumspectly and continue to be able to time because the days is going to be evil more and more as we approach those times. This is Ephesians 5, verse 16. It says, redeem the time because the days are evil. Ephesians 5, verse 16. Ephesians 5, verse 17. Wherefore we do not. It says, wherefore we ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord Yahweh is. Ephesians 5, verse 18. Be not drunk with wine, or in excess, but be filled with the Spirit. Ephesians 6, verse 10. It says, find my brother, be strong in the Lord Yahweh and the power of his might. So we got to continue to be strong in the Lord Yahweh and trust in the power of his might as well, too, especially in these times. This increase in spiritual value, spiritual warfare on an everyday basis. It says, Ephesians 6, verse 11. Put on the whole armor of Yahweh that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the deceiver. Right, so we got to continue to put on the whole armor of Yahweh so we can stand against the wiles of the deceiver. First Peter 5, verse 8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the deceiver, is in warring mind, walking about secretly, seeking who he may devour. That's going to be increasing more in these times. In spiritual dark, spiritual dark spiritual darkness from the wicked. That's going to be increasing more in this time. Yeah. This is Ephesians 6 verse 11. The whole armor of God, that you may be able to withstand the wiles of the deceiver. This is Ephesians 6 verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against the rulers in the darkness of this world, and spiritual wickedness in high places. Ephesians 6 verse 13. It says, wherefore take unto you the whole armor of God, that you be able to withstand the evil day and have done all to stand. Right, so you can be able to withstand, to be able to stand that evil day as we approach those times. Continue to put on the whole armor of your house to the best of our ability, as us being the servants of promise of Heavenly Father. This is Ephesians 6 verse 14. Standing therefore, having your loins girded up about the truth, having on the breastplate of righteousness. Ephesians 6 verse 15. It says, in your feet shoot with the preparations of the gospel of peace. Ephesians 6 verse 15. Take the shield of faith, all the fire of wicked. Right, continue to take on the shield of faith, so be able to quench all the fire of wicked. It's going to be increasing more on these times. This ultimate deceiver has, we have a short time period, like it says in Revelation 12 verse 12. This Ephesians 6 verse 17. Taking the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God. This Ephesians 6 verse 18. It says, pray all wisdom, all prayer, and supplication for the Spirit, watching therefore to all preservation and supplication for all saints, like the saints are the Israelites. And let's get into that. We got Colossians 4 verse 5. This is Colossians chapter 4 verse 5. It says, so we got to continue to walk in wisdom towards them that will help us in the time because today's all like the evil. Now, if we bring out that first Peter. This is 1 Peter 5 verse 8. It says, be so vigilant because your adversary can deceive you as a foreign mind, walking about seeing who he may devour. Right, because that's going to be increasing more in the sense as our core there, not just brought out just now. So be sober, vigilant, mentally and spiritually. Because the adversary, the deceiver, is a foreign mind, walking about seeing who he may devour. Now, if we bring up that Revelation 12 verse 12 as well, too. And this is the book of Revelation 12 verse 12. It said, therefore rejoice in heavens, ye that dwell in them. Hold to the inhabitants of the world, and of the sea. For the sea is come down to you have great wrath, because it only have that short time. Right, 2 Hedges 6 verse 7, 2 Hedges 6 verse 9, 2 Hedges 9 verse 5, prime example of scripture. Now for the scripture that we get into that it's Revelation 13 verse 16. And it calls them all, most of all the great, what you go through the law. Right, so in order to buy or sell, this is what they're pushing for. I believe there was a news article that just came out. I did a lesson on it last night. I believe Vladimir Putin, since he went over there to visit over there in Vietnam, and then he had his recent visit as of yesterday to meet Kim Jong-un as they continue building up their military alliance, military economic alliance as well too. And he went to go visit Vietnam as well too. And there was a news article that just came out. You know, the trade between Russia and Vietnam. It had overthrown the euro dollar, American dollar sales statistic-wise, by trade. So this is just prime examples. We're getting closer and closer to this RFID and the CHIP, and very soon the paper dollar that's going to be taking pass. As we see in the nations are turning away from the American dollar and the euro dollar as well too. That's what we're seeing. That's why we're seeing. It makes perfect sense that we're seeing more and more pushing of this MOTP, this RFID and the CHIP in order to buy or sell. Even if you're upper class or lower class, they're going to want you to have that technology that they want you to store in your body. As we see in the nations are dropping paper dollar, and very soon we get into this digital currency, this digital dollar, rubies and gold and silver. That's going to be the new form of currency. Even though we already know that's already been here, but that's going to replace the paper dollar. Because the paper dollar very soon that's going to be taken past, and we're definitely seeing signs of that, especially with the BRICS nations dropping the American dollar. They're trying to overthrow the American dollar, coming with their new form of currency, which is backed by gold and silver and rubies. So this is going to be a form of currency by itself. This Revelation. This Revelation 13 verse 16. And it calls all those small and great, which are full of great honor, to receive a Quran, which is in their right ear, in their F-O-R-E-H-E-A-D-S. Revelation 13 verse 17. And that no man by himself say that he hath the Quran in his. It says the Quran of the name M-E-A-S-T or the number of his name. Right. So if you don't got that Quran, you won't be able to buy yourself. If you have that RFID and the CHIP that they want you to store in your body, even if you're upper class and lower class of the economic spectrum of all the places, all the races of the planet Earth, you won't be able to buy yourself. This is what we're about to enter into. And this is what we're out here telling the children of Israel, be not partaker of that, but be partaker of the ways of Yahweh Shemashah. Because Heavenly Father's going to have, he's gonna protect those in these days and times that we're about to approach. As long as we trust in the ways of Yahweh Shemashah, continue to be confident that He has us. Hey, Yahweh Shemashah is going to make a way for us. That's why we tell the children of Israel, be not partaker of the ways of Babylon. Be not partaker of the ways of Egypt. Like it says in Isaiah 31 verse 1. Woe unto them that go down and seek help from Egypt. Trust not in the ways of Egypt. Trust not in the ways of Babylon. Trust not in the ways of the world. Trust not in the ways of man of this world. But coming back into the ways of Yahweh Shemashah. And that's when the hour of temptation is going to be coming in as well too. So yeah, like I was saying again, hey, you can order it by yourself. If you ain't got that RFID and the CHIP that they want you to store in your body, up part of your body, right above your body, of all the nations of the planet Earth, in order to buy yourself, you won't be able to buy yourself. This is what we're entering into. Now you're going to have people that's going to be glad to take it. There's going to be others that's not going to be willing to take it, but they're going to rebel against it. That's going to cause insurrection. That's going to cause wars, which we say right now. So these are the times we're about to enter into. This is Revelation 13 verse 18. It says, hear his wisdom, you have to understand. After the number of PTASC, it says, his number is SIA 334, It's Revelation 14 verse 8. It says, there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, Babylon is fallen. It says, Babylon is fallen, it's fallen. I didn't say Salaki. It says, great city. It says, that great city because she is made nations drink the wine of wrath of her fornication. Revelation 14 verse 9. It says, the third angel followed him, saying that they loud voice of any man worship he had seen this given and received the F-O-R-E, Revelation 14 verse 10. The same shall drink the wine of wrath of the outwards poured out mixture in the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of holy angels and presence of the Revelation 14 verse 11. It says in the smoke of their torments, they have no rest day or night. It says, the Lord shall keep them as he So if you worship this image, take that MOTB of this Quran, and you're going to get hit with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels in the presence of the Lamb. That's why we tell the children of Israel try to partake of that, try to be away from that sin as much as possible. Because sometimes we're about to enter into of that MOTB, pushing up the RFI and CHIP. So if you worship this image and take that Quran, you're going to get hit with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and that. That's why we send that warning out to the children of Israel, whether they hear or whatever they hear. So we're going to continue to be pushing that out more forward as the days progress on, as we get closer and closer to the hour of temptation, as we get closer and closer to the NOTB, the RFID, and the CHIP. Now, continue on into that Revelation 3 verse 10. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 3 verse 10. Reads. It says, because thou hast kept the words of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon earth. Right, so that hour of temptation is approaching as we enter in those times. And if you ain't down with Yahweh Shemashah, that means you with the commandment of this world and the pushing of this MOTB. That's why we tell the children of Israel, be partaker of Yahweh Shemashah. And all on rock side that we continue in that path as well to trust in Yahweh Shemashah. So as long as we keep the words and the patience of Yahweh Shemashah, and Heavenly Father will keep us from our temptation. I'm on the rock side as we continue in that path, that He will save us from our temptation, save us from the time of Jacob struggle. Save us from perilous times. Save us from the great insurrection. And these are the times we're about to enter into. It's like it says in, I believe it's Zechariah, the 13th chapter. Every tried as gold is the fire. And then I believe second Hedges in the 16th chapter explains that as well too. The 70th chapter all the way down to verse 76 as a prime example of the times we're about to enter into as I paraphrase that scripture. Now I'm going to get into that. Now we'll get into Revelation, the 18th chapter, as we continue to how the tabernacle of Paul and so forth. This Revelation 18 and verse 1. It says, after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven. It having great power, and the earth was like his glory. This is Revelation 18 and verse 2. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, has become a habitation of deceivers, and a home of every child spirit, and a cage of every unclean HAT that you have heard. Revelation 18 verse 3. For all the nations have drunk the wine of wrath of their fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with them, and the purpose of the earth are waxed rich with the abundance of their devils. Revelation 18 verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out from my people, that you be not taken from sin, receive one of the plagues. Right, that's the angel of chariots speaking of Revelation 18 verse 4 for the Israelites, the 12 tribes of Israel, from the respective 12 tribes of Israel, who are the kingdom of Satan. Come out the ways of Babylon, come out the ways of Egypt, come out the taking of sin, receive one of the plagues. And shout out to that brother Albert, Dr. Sue, that's coming through. Revelation 18 verse 5, it says, Not for her sins have reached up to the heavens, and the Father has remembered her iniquities. Right, so her sins have been reached up to the heavens, and the Heavenly Father has remembered her iniquities, even still to this day. Revelation 18 verse 6, all her that she will keep, the others to her brother, according to her works, and the country she hath filled, fills her belly. Revelation 18 verse 7, how much she has glorified herself with this. So much torment and sorrow with her, for she said in her heart, I sit a queen, I am a widow, and shall see no sorrow. Revelation 18 verse 8. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, and death in one man, and she shall be utterly full of fire. Therefore in the house of death. Revelation 18 verse 9. It says, the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and living in this, wherefore they shall be well, and the men for shall they see the smoke of the burning. Revelation 18 verse 10. Standing afar off with fearful torment, saying, At last, that great city, that mighty city, where it won out by death and hell. Revelation 18 verse 11. It says, the merchants of the earth shall be before no one, and no man buys their merchandise anymore. Revelation 18 verse 12. It says, the merchandise of gold, and of silver, and of precious stones, and of pearls, and fine linen, and silk, and scarlet, and all manner, and all thy wood, and all manner of vessels, of ivory, and all manner of vessels of most precious wood, and of brass, and iron armor. Revelation 18 verse 13. And it says, and the horses and horses and rankings, and wine and oil, and fine flour, and wheat and beasts and sheep, and horses and chariots, and slaves and swords and men. Revelation 18 verse 14. It says, and the food that us have all the part of thee, and all the things which were ordained to be good, and all the part of thee, thou shalt find them no more in all. Revelation 18 verse 15. It says, the merchants of these things which were made rich by her, standing afar off when they see the fear of her torment with many others. Revelation 18 verse 16. Saying, at last, that great city, that is full of fine linen, and purple, and scarlet, and dead, with gold, and precious stones, and pearls. Revelation 18 verse 17. For in one house so great riches come to one. Every shipmaster and all the other shippers, it said ships and sailors, as many had trade by sea to far off. Revelation 18 verse 18. And they cried when they saw the smoke of a burning, saying, What sea is like unto this great city? Revelation 18 verse 19. And they cast dust on their heads and cried, moving the web, and saying, At last, that great city, which was made rich. They have ships in the sea by Greece, and all the more than 1 hour she is made desolate. Revelation 18 verse 20. Rejoice over the earth without heaven, and holy apostles and prophets, for Yahweh has revenged you on earth. Revelation 18 verse 21. And a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, Thus will the Lord shall that great city Babylon be gone down, and shall be found no more in all. Revelation 18 verse 22. It says, And the voice of the harpers and musicians and pipers and trumpeters shall be put on the Lord at all feet, no craftsman, no craftsman, shall be found before you. And the sound of the millstone shall be heard no more in all people. Revelation 18, verse 23. And the light of the candle shall be shining no more in all people. And the voice of the bridegroom and all the bride shall be heard no more in all people. For my merchandise, for a great man of the earth, for my sorcerers of all nations. See, this is Revelation 18, verse 24. It says, the earth is found before the so we're going to continue to be in that spirit of shutting down modern day Babylon break as we continue to see it fall more and more and more. And that's a beautiful thing. And call Allah Yahweh Shemim Shak. Now, if we bring up that Jeremiah 51, verse 1. This is Prophet Jeremiah 51, verse 1. Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh, behold, I will raise up against Babylon. And shout out to that brother Yahweh, the prophets in the scene, shall come between Jeremiah 51, verse 1. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, I will raise up against Babylon. It is them that dwell in the midst of them that raise up against me and destroy away. Jeremiah 51, verse 2. And I will send unto Babylon's family, that's your family. But as their trouble shall be against all God. Jeremiah 51, verse 3. Against them that hearken his oath, and against them that lifted himself up his right, spare ye not for one man, destroy ye other all the hosts. The prophet Jeremiah 51, verse 4. Thus the slain shall fall in the land of Chaldeans, and they that are thrust through their streets. Jeremiah 51, verse 5. It says, for Israel has not been forsaken of Judah of his power. The Lord Yahweh of hosts, though their land was filled with sin against the Holy One of Israel. Jeremiah 51, verse 6. Flee out of the midst of Babylon, let every man's soul be not cut off for her iniquity. Because in the time the Lord Yahweh our power is they will render unto her a recompense. Jeremiah 51, verse 7. Babylon has been a golden cup, and the Lord Yahweh said, if they all get her the nations have no power, therefore the nations are Jeremiah 51, it says, Babylon is suffered fall and destroyed, not for her take on her revenge, so that she can Jeremiah 51, verse 9. Should have hated Babylon, forsaken her, that is go heaven on his own country. For her judgments have reached into heavens, lifted up into the sky. The prophet Jeremiah 51, verse 10. The Lord Yahweh has brought forth our righteousness. Come and let us declare in Zion to Zion. Worship the Lord Yahweh our power. The prophet Jeremiah 51, verse 11. Made by arrows and gathered shields. The Lord Yahweh has raised up the spirit of the kings and leaders of Russians, but his device against Babylon to destroy them, because his vengeance of the Lord Yahweh and the vengeance of his temple. The temple are identified his people from ancient times all into modern times. Jeremiah 51, verse 12. Set up the standard upon the walls of Babylon, make rock strong, set up the rock, prepare the ambushers for the Lord Yahweh, and fortify that which is faith against the absence of Babylon. Jeremiah 51, verse 13. O thou who dwell upon many waters among the church, thy end is come in the measure of thy covenant. Jeremiah 51, verse 14. The Lord Yahweh of hosts has sworn by himself, saying, surely I will fill thee with men. As for cattle, they shall live and they shall be seen. Jeremiah 51, verse 15. He said he has made the earth by his power. He has established the world by his wisdom. He has stretched out the heaven by his understanding. Jeremiah 51, verse 16. When he uttered his voice, there is a multitude of waters in heaven, and it caused the vapor of the vapor to ascend from the ends of the earth. He made the lightning of rain, and he brought forth the land out of the judgment. Jeremiah 51, verse 17. Every man is ruled by his mind, and every man is ruled by great things. For his awesome image is also there is no but me. Jeremiah 51, verse 18. They are vanity of works of every time, their vegetation they shall perish. Jeremiah 51, verse 19. It says, the portion of Jacob is not like it, for he is the former of all things. Israel is part of his inheritance, and the Lord Yahweh hosts his name. Jeremiah 51, verse 20. Thou art my outcast, but is war. With thee I will break the peace of the nations, and with thee I will destroy the kingdom. Verse 21. With thee I will break the peace of the borders of Israel, and with thee I will break the pieces the chariot of Israel. Jeremiah 51, verse 22. It says, with thee I will also break in pieces man and woman. With thee I will break in pieces old and young. With thee I will break in pieces the young man and the maid. Verse 23. I will also break in pieces the shepherd and his flock. With thee I will break in pieces the husbandman and his yoke of oxen. With thee I will break in pieces captives and rulers. Jeremiah 51, verse 24. I will bring up into Babylon all the inhabitants of Chaldea, and all that even have been in Zion, Christ says today. In your sight, saith the Lord Yahweh. Jeremiah 51, verse 25. Behold, I am against you, destroy all the dead before the house. I will destroy all the earth belongs into his head. And I will stretch out my hand upon thee. I will roll thee down to rocks. And I will make thee a dung mountain. Jeremiah 51, verse 26. It says, the day shall not take from thee a stone from the foot, nor a stone from the foundation, but I know that thou shalt as ever said the Lord of house. Jeremiah 51, verse 27. It says, set up the standard in the land, blow the trumpet among the nations, prepare the nations against her, call together against the kingdoms of Nazareth and Ashkenaz, and appoint a captain against her, cause the host to come up and to go down. Jeremiah 51, verse 28. Prepare against her nations of the kings of Media, and the captains thereof, and all the rulers thereof, and all the presidents of the kingdom. Jeremiah 51, verse 27. It says, the land shall tremble and song for every purpose, and the Lord's power shall have on against Babylon. To make the land of Babylon a desolation out of habitation. Jeremiah 51, verse 30. The mighty men of Babylon have multiplied them. They rules. Their mind is filled. They become as women. They have so we got to continue to be in that spirit of shutting down modern day Babylon break as we continue to see it collapse now so more than ever in all different aspects, mentally, spiritually, financially, division-wise, all different categories of that aspect. And that's a beautiful thing to see the collapse and the downfall of modern day Babylon, especially this modern day system of Babylon. So, let's get into the Isaiah 13, verse 17. Yeah, this is Isaiah 13, verse 17. It says, behold, I will stir up the Medes against them. They shall not regard silver and ask for gold. They shall not like it. Right, that's why we're seeing Russia is in that war, like man said, Ezekiel 38, verse 4. They having an increasing escalation between the Western countries, especially the United States. That's why the tension between Russia and the United States is heated up now. So that's why they have a lot of stirring up the Medes, which is the Russians, going against Babylon and ask for silver and ask for gold. They should not be like him. That's what we're seeing. Isaiah 17, verse 4. It says, that's why I'm saying the masses of Syria is taken away from being a city, and it should be Israel. Even this continues to increase. You have the idea which the Israel defense used airstrikes over there, targeting the Syria, targeting the pro-Iranians and the Iranian revolutionary folks as well too. That's why you see the cross borders are heating up between Israel and Lebanon, Hezbollah versus the IDF, and then you have the IDF on the borders of Israel using airstrikes over in Syria of the masses. That's why the masses is taken away from being received and should be as I mentioned of Isaiah 17 verse 1. Now I'm going to get into that Jeremiah 51 verse 46. Yeah, this is Jeremiah 51 verse 46. And it reads, it says, least your heart faint, ye fear for the rumor that should be heard in the land. And it says, and a rumor shall be both come 1 year after that, another year shall come a rumor and box the land ruler in truth. Right, and that's what we're seeing, especially like the wars, the rumors of wars, nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom. Now we're starting to see these actual wars and rumors of wars. It's starting to be actual war between the different nations and different kingdoms. And so you should hear a rumor 1 year after that, and another year a rumor violence against violence of man, ruler against ruler. That's what we're seeing in modern times. As I wrote February, the scripture says a lot of that. Yeah, this is Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 1. It says, the word of the Lord came to me, saying, the prophet Ezekiel 38, verse 2. It says, son of man, set thy face against God and thy say God, the chief prince of Meshach, Tubal, and prophesy against him. Right, so we're prophesying against God and God, the chief prince of Meshach, Tubal, was the modern day Russian. That's what we see. Oh yeah, it was a news article that just came out. I didn't sit down and listen on it last night. And then, when Ezekiel, the 38th chapter, which I'm about to get into as well too, you had over there in Libya, the Libyan president from his military. He was stating that I believe he was like the military president over there in Libya. You had Russia recently deployed their ships over there in that area as well too, and that makes perfect sense as it was getting to Ezekiel the 38th chapter. And these are the nations Russia is going to be a guard unto. You know, because I believe as I was reading an article and I did a sit down lesson on it from Archie.com, as you had the Russian military ships being deployed over there in Libya. You know, they were saying to continue building up their military alliance and cooperation, the ongoing tension they have towards the nations over there, towards IDF and the other nations that's allies with them as well too. Their adversaries, I meant to say. So that definitely goes into that Ezekiel 38th chapter. Hey, Wadi Habash Shah. And this is the prophet Ezekiel. Yeah, the prophet Ezekiel 38 verse 1. It says, the word of the Lord Yahweh came to Ezekiel. Ezekiel 38 verse 2, son of man, shut thy face against God and Magog, and the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal prophesied against him. Ezekiel chapter 38 verse 3. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, I am against thee, O God, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal. Ezekiel chapter 38 verse 4. And I will turn thee back the blessings of thy jaws, I will bring thee forth from all thy arms, first and horsemen. All of them before from all sorts of armor, even a great company of workers and shields, and all heavy swords. Right, so Heavenly Father is going to continue to put that hooks back to the jaws of these Russians to be in that warlike mindset. That's what we're seeing. That's why we're seeing the Russia-Ukraine situation heating up. Russia doing a lot of military activities, a lot of military cooperations, building up their cooperation with their allies, building up their nuclear capability, sending that message towards the Western countries, sending that message to NATO. This heating up. It's only going to continue to increase more and more this time. And it's like that news article that just broke out yesterday over in Libya, of the seashores over there in Libya. You have Russian ships being deployed over there as well too. I believe they're going to be over there for the next 3 days. They're going to have military exercise drills with the Libyan army. You know, the Libyan army over there. The Russian arms and the Libyan army, they're going to do a military exercise. And it makes perfect sense. You know, Ezekiel 38 chapter, like I mentioned before, they're going to be involved into these nations, so it makes perfect sense. Hey, call Hawaii Abash Shah. Now, this is Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 4. Verse 5. So it says, Persia, Iran, Iran, Ethiopia, Libya, right, Libya, as Russia had their ships being deployed over there in Libya, they're doing a military exercise with. And these are the nations that they're going to be a guard unto. Because they had a recent meeting with the land of Ham. There was Cushites over there from last year all went to them. You know, as they recently met with the Persians of Elam and the Cushites in Libya and Hittites as well too. So these are the nations that they're going to continue to be a military alliance, economic alliance as well too. They're going to be a guard unto these nations as well too. Ezekiel chapter 38 verse 5. It says Persia, Ethiopia, Libya, with all of them were shielded down. Ezekiel chapter 38 verse 6. It says Gomer and all his bands and also Togomer at the north border and all his bands and people with him. In Gomer, which is over there in Turkish armies. You know, they doing military exercise operations over there to target the Kurdistan armies. Because you've been having the Turkish armies and the Kurdistan armies. They've been in war with each other ever since 1982 and all the way to now. So you're going to have increasing escalations. Because you have pro-Kurdistan armies as well too, which is the YPG and the PKK, which they're part of proxy wars as well too, over there in Western Asia, Iraq and Syria. And they pro-Kurdistan, and they're going to be targeting the Turkish armies over there as well too out there. So this makes perfect sense. Ezekiel, the chapter is in progress as we speak. This is Ezekiel chapter 38 verse 7. It says, be thou prepared to have thyself and all thy companies that are regarded. Right, so Russia is going to be a guard to these nations. It's right, just like it says in Ezekiel 38 chapter 4 verse 7. Because Russia is going to be a guard to these nations. Iran, Ethiopia, Libya, and Turkey. That's why escalations are heating up over there in Western Asia. They're going to be targeting those IDF Edomites over there. And Russia's going to be a guard to these nations. They're going to target those IDF over there in the area. And call Hawaii Abash Shah is in progress as we speak. This is Ezekiel chapter 38 verse 8. It says, after this things thou shalt be disciplined, and about years thou shalt come to the land that was brought back from the sword, and is gathered out of many people, and against the mountains of Israel, which have been always wasted, and brought back from before out of the nations that have dwelled safely in all. The prophet Ezekiel 38 verse 9. Thou shalt ascend and come up like a storm, and thou shalt be like a cloud to cover land, and thy bands and these people with thee. Ezekiel 38 verse 10. It said, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, and it shall come to pass that at the same time shall things come into thy mind, and thou shalt think a evil thought. The prophet Ezekiel 38 verse 11. And thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of my salvation. I will go to them that are at rest, that dwell safely of all of them, without walls, having neither bars nor gates. The prophet Ezekiel 38 verse 12. Take a scroll and take a phrase and turn my hand upon the desolate places that are now inhabited upon the people that are gathered out of the nations that are gathered out of the field, that dwell in the midst of the land. The prophet Ezekiel 38 verse 13. Sheep to Dan and the birds of Tarshish, with all the big lions thereof, shall say unto thee, art thou he come to take a spoil, as I gathered thy company to take a prey, to carry away silver and gold, and to take away cattle and goods, and take away a great spoil. This is the prophet Ezekiel 30 verse 14. Therefore, son of man, prophesy and say, thus saith the Lord thy God, in that day, the people of Israel will say, Ezekiel 30 verse 15. Thou shalt make the Lord thy place, I will your faults. Thou shalt eat with thee, all that I will horses and your company in my front. The prophet Ezekiel 30 verse 16. Thou shalt come up against the people of Israel as a cloud of the wind. There shall be in the latter days, and I will bring you against my land, that the heathen will be and I will set like thee, God, for the eyes. The prophet Ezekiel 30 verse 17. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, art thou he whom I have spoken in old time, by my servants the prophets of Israel, are thy forefathers. In those many years that I will bring thee against them. The prophet Ezekiel 30 verse 18. And it shall come to pass at the same time God shall come against the land of Israel, saith the Lord Yahweh, that my fury shall come upon my face. The prophet Ezekiel 30 verse 19. For in my jealousy and the fire of my wrath have I spoken. Surely in that day there shall be a great shaking in the land of Israel. Prophet Ezekiel 30 verse 20. So that the fishes of the sea and the clouds of heaven, and the beasts of the field, and all creeping things that creep upon the earth, and all men that are upon the face of the earth, shall shake at my presence. And the mountain shall be gone down, and the steps shall fall, and every wall shall fall to the ground. Prophet Ezekiel 30 verse 1. I will call for a sword against them upon all my mountains, saith the Lord Yahweh. Every man's sword shall be against the brother. Prophet Ezekiel 38 verse 10. Ezekiel 38 verse 22. I will plead against him with the vessels of my blood, on and upon him, and upon his bands, and upon the many people that are of him, the overflowing rain. They were beating his hailstones and fire brimstone. This is Prophet Ezekiel 38 verse 23. Thus I was, it said, thus I will magnify myself and will sanctify myself, and I will be known in the eyes of many nations. They shall know that I am the Lord and power by power. This is Prophet Ezekiel 39 verse 1. It says, therefore, thou son of man, prophesy against God, and say, thus saith the Lord, how thy house and walls and against your God, chief prince of Meshach too. Ezekiel 39 verse 2. It says, and I will turn you back and leave of the sixth part of these. I will cause thee to come up from the north parts, and I will bring thee upon the mountains of Israel. Ezekiel 39 verse 3. I will smite thy bow at thy left hand, and I will cause thy arrows to fall at thy right hand. Now we can bring up that Joel 3rd chapter. This is the prophet Joel, chapter 3, verse 1. It says, for behold, in those days, in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem from the Israelites. Joel, chapter 3, verse 2. I will gather all nations and bring them down to the mountains of Ophel, and I will plead with them for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and part of my land. Right, that's why the scripture says Jerusalem should be tried down to the Gentiles be fulfilled. That's what we're seeing. And they had the part of his land as well, too, and scattered his people. But we've been scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. That's why Scripture said Judah and Jerusalem, yet they were still in the land of our captivities. Judah and Jerusalem were oppressed together, even still to this day, mentally, spiritually, financially. You know, Deuteronomy 28, verse 43, the stranger that is within thee should get the love very high, thou shalt come down very low. You know, as a prime example, Psalms 83, verse 1 to verse 7. It's going to be a recompense for that. Especially the small hacks they find as a slave trade. Joel chapter 3, verse 3. They have passed off the people by the Israelites. They have given a word for all of them, so they wrote the word that they began. Joel chapter 3, verse 1.
What did the government do? Which I'm not sure of the baby.
And all the principalities of those Israelites. It says, we were to be in recompense if recompense was swiftly and speedily. Return your recompense upon your head. This is Joel chapter 3, verse 5. Because you have taken my silver and my gold, like the apple of the Lord's eye, the heavenly Father's people, from our ancestors and forefathers are bringing down to us. Joel chapter 3, verse 5. Because you have taken my silver and my gold, and carried them into your temple, my good present names. Joel chapter 3, verse 6. The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians, like the Edomites, that you might remove them far from their border, right? Still to this day. Joel chapter 3, verse 7. Behold, I will raise them up out of the place we had sold them, and I will turn your recompense upon your own head. Right, so totally that recompense is definitely upon your own head. As you read the book of Obadiah 1 verse 15, that's a prime example. And many more scriptures to reference that as well too. This is Joel chapter 3, verse 8. It says, I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hands of the children of Judah. Right, so these Idumeans and the small houses, they're going to be into the hands of the children of Judah as servants and handmaids and slaves. You know, like it says in Isaiah 14, verse 21, prepare slaughter for their children and the iniquities of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the seats of the faces of heritage anymore. You know, so like as I will paraphrase that scripture, so my apology on that. So ultimately, that recompense comes upon them. That's why I'm saying Deuteronomy 12, verse 7, it's taking a toll on Heavenly Father's adversaries. And that's what I'm saying, man. All about the power of Israel. This is Joel chapter 3, coming to you on verse 8. And shout out to that brother, Howard. Back to the scene, just coming to you. This is Joel chapter 3, verse 8. We'll say, still knows to take the hands of the children. They shall set unto the Samaritans, like the Samaritans with the modern day Yemenis people. It says, to a people far off from the Lord Yahweh has spoken. Joel chapter 3, verse 9. Proclaim this among the Gentiles, prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. Right, and that's what we're seeing over there in Western Asia. That's why we're seeing nuclear escalations and tensions rising up at all time high. We continue to see that increasing. So Heavenly Father doing this for his people, you know, for Israelites, Judah and Jerusalem. To plead with them for his people, for his heritage, Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations, a part of his name. This is just like we see what's taking place over there in the Korean Peninsula. North Korea versus South Korea, that's heating up. North Korea versus South Korea, Japan, the United States, that's heating up. And what's taking place over there in the South China Sea, China versus Taiwan, that's heating up. And what's disputed territorial islands, that's heating up between China and the Philippines, that's heating up. The island of Jim Armenia, that's going to heat back up once again. So these are the times that we're entering into. Joel chapter 3, verse 10. It says, Joel chapter 3, verse 10, it says, these shall fly, shall consider the money was in the spears, that's the same throne. Right, that's the same throne, that's what we're seeing. Joel chapter 3, verse 11. Assemble yourselves, gather yourselves together.
Yeah, yes.
Joel chapter 3, verse 12. There I was sitting just on the Joel chapter 13. And the signal for the office of prayer, and that's a full there with the Joel chapter 3, verse 14. The multitudes and the multitudes in the valley of the city, for the day of the Lord Yahweh is near the valley of the city. Right, so the day of the Lord Yahweh is near the valley of the city. The valley of Jehoshaphat. You know, second one fast before Revelations 11, verse 14. Right? So with that, hopefully this live campus lesson, hopefully this live campus teaching was edifying through the spirit, power, grace, and mercy of Yahweh Yahshua. On this June the 20th, 2024, on this I would say Thursday morning / noon. Wadi Yahweh Shemel Shab once more for giving us the opportunity and chance to lift up the names of Yahweh Yahshua and Barak Thumb to the elders of Hakim and Aqua as always. So with that, I would like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shab, Ba'ashem, Ba'adash. And the Heavenly Father, true name is Yahweh. His only begotten Son, Ba'ashem, in the name of Mashiach Yahweh Shab. Those are the true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, the Lashma Tongue. And I say Barak Thumb to the elders of Hakim and Aqua as always. Until next time, I say Kwame Yasharala and Shalom.